And the baseboards. We're not sure about what kind of floor we want yet.
I'm not sure about the baseboards because we don't know what kind of floor.
Right.
And just electrical for any ceiling, like a ceiling fan or light or anything.
Okay. You're going to free wire for electric. You're going to need to do the HVAC. We're getting in line for that. While we're still stud wall. The gable ends, I want to put another wall out there on the inside. I don't want to go out past the silver if I can help it. So I was thinking about just studding up a wall inside of this, just making the window a little bit deeper, and then putting the extra insulation in there.
Oh, you don't want to take this metal or the.
Not on the gable edge.
I got you.
You don't know any roofers, do you? You do roof type work?
Yeah.
How much would it be to put ridge vents up there?
Okay, well, definitely get your price on there.
Not much is a quick answer. It won't
This
be.
stuff is designed to where it creates a flow along the rafter end. But right now it has no escape. And the gable ends ain't enough, so if we can cut a ridge vent in there, it would help keep the whole thing cooler.
I've read that ridge vents are cooler than fans.
Yeah, and it's non-mechanical, you don't have any noise, that's why I'm thinking about that.
I agree.
We're also thinking about a possible bathroom.
And we don't know if we
This
want to fix
area.
that. If nothing else, we'll just wall it up, rough it
Yeah.
in.
Is it rough in here, stubbed up, or?
It's got something called, what you call it? Shades, and they mark it. It's under Alex's boxes there, Roger. You need to slide those. They're not heavy. They just
Yeah, see, it's supposed to be
marked it.
Ma'am, if you can remind me to take a look at your panel before we leave.
Okay.
I
For
think
the
the panel's outside.
HVAC,
Wherever it is, what I'm looking for is capacity,
Okay.
because you've asked for outlet.
Yeah, there's one outlet up here already,
Okay.
and there's 2 light fixtures already.
Sure.
So, but
And one of the things
HVAC.
I'd like to think about is what you'll use it for, because that's going to determine how many amps we're going to need to harvest.
okay. Okay.
And I'm looking for available punch outs.
Yeah.
So if we have several, then we can make an assumption we have enough to power.
Okay.
Regarding the HVAC, and that is heating and cooling, are you in gas?
We are gas. We've been actually investigating those ductless systems. In fact, I've done a bit of research. There's a couple of people here in Raleigh that do them. So I just have no idea what the cost of them is yet.
That's fine. We can help.
Okay.
And
That we're interested in the ductless system.
Want to get you in the hands of good people.
Okay.
And I know some good people we work with, and I will ask David and see what his expertise is.
I don't know where we'll need a big one.
Usually bathrooms require some standalone outlets going directly from one point to a breaker without anything coming off of it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But depending upon your draw, we can either wire wall outlets together and have, for example, 120 amp circuit power them all. But I don't want your breaker tripping every time you turn on the computer, plus the TV, plus the little standalone fridge.
Gotcha.
You see, so if I have an idea of what you're going to use, I can save you problems later.
Okay, that'll be good. That's the forethought we are looking for.
Exactly. Well, build with the end in mind.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, this would have to be built down.
I eventually want it to just be an entertainment type room, this be a standalone big room, and that be a separate room there. In the short term, though, it may need to be used as a bedroom. So that's kind of our vision.
Sure. Bedrooms require less power.
Do they? Oh, okay.
Because usually it's a room with a bed and a dresser, chest of drawers, and one outlet, which you can power with
a computer.
depending upon how diverse.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
9¼ inches.
So
And that's the condensed version.
I'm also interested in some
So that would
passageways
bring that
into the storage back here, at least for now. So I don't know what that means as far as, I don't want a formal door because I don't want to be looking and seeing a door, but some kind of way to pass through and store a little bit of this stuff back there.
The scuttle doors is typically the way we do that. And it really is, it's a little door. And in your situation, you can have a little bit bigger little door.
Okay.
And you can put a little bit bigger stuff.
Okay.
This box out here.
That I'm definitely interested in being able to get to this space back here.
But you know, they-
Because I suppose the wall will go here, right?
So if you're gonna box
Against,
out on both
I think Roger
sides,
calls those a hip wall.
It doesn't really box
Yeah.
out your life.
But that's where the actual wall to the room will go.
And we can put it against what you currently have without adding the cost of framing more.
And
Okay.
of course, the
You
ceiling.
want to get in there and wiggle things a little and make sure they're secure, but they look really good.
Yeah. Well, it's been used for storage for 15 years, so we've not done anything else.
Okay.
We just recently put this liner in here to try to keep the heat down. It's helped some, but hopefully in the long run it will.
Oh yeah.
I do have this big space over here that will just nothing purposeful except just put the walls in. So
Yeah, but it's nice light.
it is. So I don't want to lose that. I don't want to close it off or anything. That is one thing about this place. We have one little window here, one little window here, and then that one. And that's all we have up here. So,
If you wanted to leave.
And that's kind of the way every attic looks. I lived in a room like this when I was a youngin',
yeah. I lived in an attic room too when I was a kid.
and it wasn't this spacious by any stretch,
Yeah.
but it was similar.
And it's a good bit of square foot. So
Let me get in the middle of this and see what they're talking about.
all right.
This here would have to come off, just from this point forward, because you would need to have that R value.
even if that has an R value.
It wouldn't probably be enough.
What was the R value on that stuff? You remember?
It's probably on the papers I kept. I can probably get it.
Hidden ceiling is not 30, is it?
R30.
I think it was. Okay.
Yeah.
It's 30.
But I know it has R value.
It's R30 on an angle like this. It's actually, I think it's R38 on something like this now. I think they changed it.
Okay. I know they've increased those.
Yeah, but on a 45 or an angle like this, you know, you can get by with R30. And you can get that at 9 1/4. They got a condensed condensed insulation. You can
Okay,
get.
so that first project leads to find the R value on this silver.
I get it.
But you know, I mean, you still would have to get the insulation behind that
One up below it.
or below it, either way. Yeah, but you would still have to get it up in there.
Well, because we have put this up there, I don't want it to be torn out and be wasted.
Oh yeah, but it would just be this whole section right here, and you might be able to just take it and.
But
and
those
reuse
rafters,
it.
they come from down there, they go straight down to that. So what you got is you got the airflow going straight up. That's why I want the ridge cap up there, ridge cap. So if you delete this R value here, or if you delete that, then you cut off your airflow. That would have
Yeah.
defeated the purpose of putting that up there.
Yeah, now your airflow goes from here all the way to the top.
All the way to the top, yeah.
And
from the eaves all the way up.
that would eliminate that. You'd have your ridge vent for this space, but this space would have to be vented at that point.
It
You'd
has
have-
eaves.
Well,
Events.
it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to put some roof vents in here. Because then you know, see what you're saying, you're closing these spaces off, now they're separate.
I was hoping to keep it together just a little.
I don't see how you're gonna do that with the code, do you?
Your existing rafters would carry your structural, and the only way is that I would see is that if you attach on the outside, like you mentioned, but if you did that, then you would have to put in a rafter going from George Point, and that would carry.
Those rafters go from the top down.
Yeah. But see, if that's
They're not
if
separate.
this is your ceiling, we put sheetrock on that, or drywall on top of that, and then I've never seen this done. I'm just thinking out loud, problem solving. But you need something to put on here with insulation behind it on top of this, and take a rafter to that jack stuff.
So, in other words, if you wanted to leave that space that you have right there behind that, and leave this,
You have to come out.
you'd have whatever this air value is, say it's 5, you'd still have to come up with an R25 on top of this. So this would have to be built down to that point, if you wanted to leave that cavity.
Okay, that would be the better idea, so it would be intact, and I'd have the double value of it. I'd have the airflow up top, which would make good, would be one space for the ridge vents, and I'd have plenty of insulation inside here too then. Wouldn't that be the better way, you think?
Sure.
Probably the more expensive way, knowing my luck, but possible, because you gotta frame out again. You still have to add rafters anyway, so.
We would have to add the ceiling joists, yeah. So you know, you'd be losing headspace here, which you have headspace, so it's just totally up to you.
The only problem would be getting something up.
The only other thing that I can possibly think of that might be a problem is I'm not sure on the specs on this thing. I probably would like to look at them because, you know, this is like a vapor barrier. So whatever we do here, obviously you probably wouldn't want to put a vapor barrier on the insulation that we put up. And then can you put insulation over top of this? I mean, I'd want to see some.
According
kind
to
of
what the
specs
guy
on it.
told me, you can.
You can.
It's just the way it's put up is designed.